Welcome to Module 5. In this module, I will show you how to calculate profits and analyze finances so you can manage your store more effectively. This includes issues related to advertising because advertising costs are a part of your store's expenses. Now, as you can see on the screen, this is an ESC store, and in the final section, you can see that over the years, and specifically in 2024, we've made sales totaling 1,315,190,538 Vietnamese dong. The unit here is Viet. We also have other fees such as Greenify fees. You can see that during the sales process, we've paid Greenify 105,721 US dollars. These are the costs that we need to deduct in order to determine our profit. So how do we calculate profit and manage our expenses? It calculates and applies when you have an order. You can see that this fee is the total fee, which includes both SC's fixed fee and the marketing fee. When you add these two together, you get the D fee, which represents the sum of both the fixed and marketing fees combined. For Section E, you can see that when we sell on SC, we fulfill orders through Printify, and the monthly expenses are also recorded here in the file. For these expenses, you'll go to Printify from 2024 to 2025, or rather from 2022 to mid-2024, I made a profit of 700 million VND, 707 million VND to be exact. Every month, the amount is recorded in this file. That's how I calculate the profit for a store. You'll notice that some months I made a profit, sometimes tens of millions, and usually at the end of the year, the profit is higher. That's how I manage expenses, calculate profit, and I already have a sample Excel file for this, which I've put in Module 6. So when you calculate your profit, you can use this template. It already has the formulas, how much was spent on advertising and so on. You fill all that in, and then you enter it into this Excel file for each campaign. This template will automatically calculate the CT index, the click-through rate, so you can see when you run ads whether you get a lot of clicks or not. The CBP is the advertising cost per order, how much it costs to get one order. For example, you run ads for $6, but on days when your ads perform well and you get more orders, your CBP will be lower. The formula for CBP is you take the total advertising spend, the net amount spent, and divide it by the number of orders. For example, on this day, you spent $12.50 and got 4 orders. So the CBP is 12 divided by 4, which is just 3 or 3.3. That means you only spend $3 to get one order. But you can see that on February 26th, you spent $12.5 but only got 2 orders. So the CBP is $6. That means you have to spend $6 to get one order. Think about it. If you only make a profit of about $6 to $7 per order, but you have to spend $6 on advertising to get that order, then your ad cost and your profit basically cancel each other out. You're not making any profit. So the lower the CBP, the better. As for the CE, that's the conversion rate. The conversion rate is when you pay attention to the number of clicks. For example, on March 3rd, there were 37 clicks. So how many orders did you get? You can see that on March 3rd, there were 37 clicks and 4 orders. So the conversion rate is 10%. 4 divided by 37 is 10%. But you can also see that on another day, there were 44 clicks, but no one bought anything. So the conversion rate is basically 0%. Now, the higher the conversion rate, the better. You look at these advertising metrics to see if your ads are effective or not. You should also think the other way around. Why do people click but not buy? Why do you spend a lot on ads but don't get any orders? Why are there so many viewers but not many likes? Why is the like rate so low? Why are there a lot of likes but not many purchases? It's because the market is competitive. There are many reasons for this. One is that the